And welcome back to Fate of the Pods, your favorite podcast for both RS3 and real life content. I'm Aerro.
And I'm Rainyday.
And we are back. We know it's been a couple weeks. We've been busy. Rainy's started school again, support women in STEM. And I just submitted my application for residency. So now we're hopefully a little more smooth sailing, and we got some big content to talk about today. But before we get to that, the new Elder God Wars Dungeon Part 3, Rainy, do you have some weekly updates for us?
I sure do. There's quite a bit of stuff. We'll get started with the Xbox Game Pass. So I think the Xbox, like, you have to be subscribed to it, or you can also sign up now. There's like subscription based, but if you do have the Xbox Games Pass perks, you can visit the website via PC, Xbox, or iOS, and then find RuneScape, and there's a bunch of goodies that you can redeem. So if you're like subscribed to the pass perks or want to get them, don't forget to get the RuneScape stuff too. It's like there's a green imp pet, some pulse cores await you, some scaling packs, 35 keys, and like 200 rune coins, and it's available until the 28th of November, so you have quite a bit of time.
Nice.
Exactly 2 months.
Go get it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then we move on to treasure hunter changes. So they changed quite a bit of stuff, so I'm gonna get started on that. For I think their biggest goal was to make the probability of the items you get from Treasure Hunter more transparent,
right,
and more like clear cut. And then I wanted to start off by saying there's no more mascots. I haven't seen Alice in a while, but I've never really liked her. Like, I used to like Yelps. This is a bad take on my part, but I'm glad they did away with all that stuff. Because I would always see Alice and I'd be like, she's so out of place, and she kind of looks zombified, in my opinion. Like, I'm a hater. I'm sorry. Sorry if y'all liked Alice, but anyway, the Hearts of Ice are coming to an end.
Probably for the best.
Well, yeah, they no longer exist. All these changes have already taken into effect, I'm sure.
Yes.
And like, they've even mentioned they've always been a bit fiddly, which yes, they have been. But the Heart Freezer amulet looked cool, and you can still get it via Diango.
Yeah, I think, kind of just really quick, I think one of the biggest issues with that was, like, initially when Treasure Hunter came out, the Hearts of Ice had kind of more of a use, but since they have so many specials going on like constantly with Treasure Hunter, the Hearts of Ice, which were used to kind of, you could like cover up certain sections or whatever, or you kind of like limit the options that you could get from Treasure Hunter, like when you use a key, but that there are so many promotions going on 24/7 anyway that already had like specific things that you could and couldn't get at a time, just with whatever the promotion rules were, that it was kind of redundant, and like they weren't being used correctly, so they just got rid of them.
Yeah, you're right, because there was a time like a few years ago where I would kind of like freeze stuff, but then I completely like stopped afterwards, like recently. So yeah, you're absolutely right. And then moving on. Okay, so they've made some changes. The interface also is going to change. It's I think you're still going to have like 3 options, but there's going to be a categories list where you can kind of see the probabilities of the different categories of prizes. And a few changes to prizes have been made, like Slayer masks no longer available, but you can get them through Shattered Worlds.
Yes,
which has been the case for a while. Skilling outfits, I think you're going to be able to buy them from Vic, or you earn them by skilling, right?
Yes.
So I really like how they added that. 200 million coins doesn't exist anymore. They changed it to 50 mil, but I think your chances of like getting it are going to be increased, which is a lot better, because I never saw the 200 million for
Same.
myself, and I don't think I ever would have. So hopefully I cop some 50 million coin prizes, because why the hell not?
Same.
Another thing, the brilliant alchemist fragments. Like I saw somebody on Reddit being like, "Don't change them," because they wanted to get the luminous version or like the upgraded version of it. So that kind of sucks because it was so like time limited. You can only do like one per day or something. So that sucks. I wish they could do something for those people that would like consistently like get the coins from it, but oh well. And then the last thing I wanted to mention about the TH changes are giant stars and lamps are now going to be a thing. So one step past huge. There's also going to be a huge coin pouch, and portable packs are going to be in TH, which helps a lot because
God bless.
especially with the new boss, everybody's a skiller now. You can't escape it.
Right, like it or not.
Oh yeah, I forgot one last thing. There's gonna be an XP curve, so for the skills that are 120, um, it's gonna scale like for lamps, so that should make it a lot easier.
Yes.
And that's as far as that goes.
Love it.
Yes.
One special day.
Yes. For that, this one special day thingy, not thingy, event, they're partnering up, um, supporting a charity called Special Effect, and then it's dedicated to helping people with physical disabilities enjoy video games. So basically, you can purchase a package thingy, I guess, for 250 rune coins from the RuneScape marketplace, and it gives you like Felix, a couple of Felix outfits. Felix is the cat, by the way. I'm sure a lot of you know who he is. And some aura refreshes, life refreshes, a box of clue scrolls, and yeah. And it ends October 4th, so if you want to support them, go purchase that package.
You have 1 week to do so, correct?
Yes.
So I'll take over patch notes next. Kind of limited compared to the previous weeks, but some big things to talk about. The Cinderblade gloves weren't applying their poison effect correctly for whatever reason to some bosses and some like slayer creatures, so that has now been fixed, hopefully. The feathers of Mott no longer destroyed on death. That's a big one, and I think you can speak to that personally, Rainy.
Absolutely. These past few days, I've been catching souls, and I've passed away a couple times due to recklessness.
Passed away.
Um, but yeah, I was like, where did my feathers go? And not only that, but like feathers on the Grand Exchange are like 2K, but the guy that sells them near the entrance is he sells them for like 1500 GP. So I did kind of overpay. And also, fun fact, no one really dies in the Sophonim Slayer dungeon except me, apparently. But you have to pay a fee to keep the loot in your chest.
Yes.
And I think I had no idea. And I was like, dang, I should stop dying.
And the more you have in the chest, the more you have to pay.
Yeah, that's so true. Ugh.
Well, that's okay.
Oh well. Yep.
So other than that, nothing really huge on patch notes this week. A couple very niche like updates to the Glacier front. I guess there was an issue with the Arch Glacier hard mode toggle being affected by other bosses. And then some changes between hard mode and normal mode have now been fixed for players hopping back between both. So before we hop into the big content for today, one last thing to just mention. Upcoming live streams from JackX will be happening tomorrow, Tuesday the 28th. Like always at 4 p.m. game time. They're going to be doing the Croesus front kind of live in game. You can go play with them, talk about it. So if you want to dive into that, they will see you tomorrow. And I think with that, lots to talk about from my end.
Oh yes.
I've been waiting patiently. So since we last had a podcast with you guys, the third front, the Croesus front, has been both announced and released. It came out at the time of recording this podcast, earlier this morning. I couldn't keep away. I had to go try it out for myself, and I've gotten 3 kills under my belt so far. And I guess I just want to say, as someone who's like not as PVM inclined as Rainy is, I was really excited when I heard that we were getting our first ever skill boss. Just because it's different content, it's something different and new, and yeah, I really enjoy kind of the work that's been put into getting this released and getting like the type of content that it is into the game finally, after however many years, especially since old school has like a couple skilling bosses now. But yeah, I was really excited, and yeah, what's your take on the new skilling boss, Rainy Day?
I think it's really cool. I personally, as of right now, know very little about it. I know what it looks like. It's like this fungus creature. I wish they would have intertwined this lore with Polypore, because they both have like holes, but whatever, that's besides the point. And I do want to mention that Big Game Hunter walked, so Croesus could stay in place because he does not move. But it's really cool. It's a lady.
I don't know. I think it's a she. I've heard people calling it she.
Okay, it's a she. I'm glad, because okay, perfect. Sorry, Croesus, for misgendering you. But good stuff.
So a little bit, which is a little bit. In a bit, we're gonna go live in game to one of the worlds dedicated to massing this boss, which is you can do that. You can mass in just going into an instance, but doing the public one instead of a private instance, and whoever's on that world can join in with you. I guess just a little background on the boss. Again, like we said, it's skilling, not killing. You do not die in this boss. You can lose though, and you can be taken out of the instance if your stats are drained too low for whatever reason during the kill. And I say kill here kind of loosely. I guess in the world of RS lore, it's not dying, you're just putting it back into a dormant state, but just because it's a boss, I'm going to be saying the word kill. Anyway, the recommended group size is 8. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like other bosses where if you have less people, it becomes necessarily harder. It would just take you longer. If everyone's doing what they should be doing, it would just take you longer. But the kills that I've gotten, 8 seems to be kind of like the perfect number for kind of balancing out if people mess up, or getting things done in a timely manner. And they did kind of release all the different stuff that is coming out. I'll briefly go over the drops that this boss has if you haven't seen it already. There's a new T90 Mage Armor that has like a buttload of different passives, boosting damage and like reducing a bunch of hits. I don't even know the percentages, you can go look it up. But there's some new T90 Mage Armor that's coming. There's a seed bag that can hold 40 different types of seeds. Finally, yay. There's 2 new skilling offhands. One's for woodcutting and one is for blanking. Yep. There's 2 anyway, there's 2 new skilling offhands that when you're using them and skilling with them in game, you can get parts for new T95 arrows that have some kind of niche special abilities to them, but I think could be really good when paired appropriately. What else is there? There's a new, do you know what did you see what the skill pets, or not the skill pets, the boss pet's name is?
No, but I let me, what is it? I'm freaking out because I feel like it's gonna be really good.
It's okay, so Croesus is the boss, right?
Yes.
The
Crowbro.
the pet's name is Little Sus.
Oh, that's so cute.
Kind of sus, bro. It's a little sus.
Yeah, that's right. I really thought I did something with Crowbro, but
And then like
ugh,
all the other bosses in the Elder God Wars, there's a book, a scripture of Bic, and then you can get manuscripts from it as well. And this is a skilling one versus
it's
PV.
good
And
for clues.
yes, you
Oh,
can. It goes in obviously the same pocket slot, and yeah, I don't know the exact mechanism, but while you're skilling, any skill that I think they said any skill doesn't have to be gathering necessarily. You can proc like a fungus will come up and it'll give you between 1 and 3 clue scrolls of varying types, and they said your best chance is to get elites, or it's like targeted to get you the most elites. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's just kind of a quick run through of the different drops that you can get.
I sorry to jump in. I also wanted to add that the Pontifex Shadow Ring, if you add
Yes.
1,000 resonant anima of Bic to it, you have to wear it, but it decreases the effectiveness of stat drain from her attacks. So good stuff.
Yes. And well, I tried to buy the stuff like 2 hours ago to charge my Pontifex ring with that, and nothing was buying. They weren't buying for 5K each. So
Yeah, I think they're super pricey,
yeah.
and I feel like for this one compared to the other ones, especially Carapac, I think its values might kind of hold.
Yeah.
Um,
This one's like,
not yeah.
so for the actual kill, I think this might be the most important one, or the most use of the 3 bosses so far in terms of like how much benefit it gives you. Because if for those who don't know or haven't done it yet, the way you get out of or die, quote unquote die, you don't die, but you get removed from the instance, is if your stats are drained too low. And so with that ring, that's kind of reducing the amount of stat drainage. That could be a big benefit.
Yeah, and at the time of recording this podcast, I insta bought a resonant anima for 45K. So 45 mil to charge it
Oh my
right now.
gosh. Holy crap. Okay. Nice. Anyway, so I guess I would be happy to explain what I know so far about how to do the kill to Rainy Day. Do you want to start with telling, so we don't have to repeat anything? You start by telling me what you know so far.
Um, so I kind of know what you have to bring in terms of armor, and it's skilling outfits, correct?
Yes.
And I think it's 4 skills. It's fishing, mining, woodcutting, and hunter.
Correct.
And I guess you wear whatever outfit you want to get XP in, or whatever like section of the boss you're gonna be at. I don't know. I could be entirely wrong. I probably am.
So I'll tell you just with the group that I was running with this morning, how we were doing our kills. And this is just, what we've learned so far in like the couple hours it's been out. It might, by the time someone's listening to this podcast, the recommended route might have changed. But so we were doing it with 8. And so there's 4 corners of the boss fight, right? And you have 2 people on each to start. And that's kind of your main. So if you're maining mining, I'm always going to start at the mining location, at the top of the kill. And so with 2 people in each corner, what you do at the beginning of the fight is you're collecting the respective resources in each of the corners, right? And there's also 4 statues in the arena. And to build these statues up, you need to add certain resources to the statues. However, the statues so let's say I'm in the mining district, I'm gonna say district, that's probably not the mining corner. The statue in the mining corner doesn't need mining supplies. It needs it needs wood cutting, and it needs hunter supplies to build that statue. So you have to like bring your supplies to different parts of the map to get the statues to build up. And in between each of the 4 corners are little paths where you can like injure yourself, or you can like reduce your stats and turn your materials that you're gathering into like it's like raw fungus. It's not raw fungus, but it's like you destroy it essentially and becomes like unusable if you don't like follow the path correctly.
Yes.
And so anyway, so you have 2 people in each corner at the game start. We had 1 person stay to poison, which poisoning means once you deplete the resources on the boss in each one of the 4 corners. So like there's Araxi, Leviathan, Mole, and I'm blanking on the 4th one. But you harvest the resources from them, and once you deplete it, you take 10 of those like bad fungus things that after your supplies have been degraded, use it on the boss so it doesn't replenish, and so that Croesus can't like siphon energy from it. So you make it kind of like not usable anymore after you deplete it. We had 1 person stay to poison, and then 1 person, so what I did, I was the runner, so I would gather 16 materials in my inventory, and I would run diagonal, or 2 spots counterclockwise, to the statue that needed the mining supplies. That's because that's where I started. I was starting at mining. And essentially, while everyone's doing this, once you get a statue with the correct supplies on it, you repair the statue with getting some construction XP, and then you pray at the statue. And once you pray at a statue, the middle part of Croesus goes down, and like her center opens up, and that's when you go in and like are doing the damage equivalent of skilling to the boss. So while the prayer part of the statue is up, everyone goes to the middle and is like mining, wood cutting, farming, or fishing or hunting in the middle, and that's doing like health damage to the boss. And yeah, essentially you just run around and get these statues done. Once the statues are up, then everyone goes to the middle and like destroys the middle part until her HP's gone. And how you and how you can like lose the fight is there's like a gauge that starts at 0 at the top of the kill, and if it gets to 100, you all lose the fight. Periodically throughout the fight, she sends out like different bombs that reduce your stats, or sends out like these little fungus balls that explode, and like every time you sit in one for too long or don't escape it right away, she'll go up 1 percentage point, and once that gets to 100, then the fight is over. You've lost.
Okay, this is pretty intense. So
explaining it's probably a little different than
experiencing it.
Right. And it like, now looking back at it, if not everyone's on the same page, you really do lose it, because it only takes like a couple people messing up, because once that 100, you could like be doing a perfect run, but once that you know that 100% bar goes up because some people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's game over. So yeah. It is kind of fun. I enjoy it, honestly.
Yeah, it seems really cool, and it's worth a shot of attempts if we can find a team.
Okay, we're on world 98 right now, live in game. We're gonna go to the public encounter, and just kind of see where they're at, I'm assuming they're
Hopefully, there are some
mid-kill.
like kind community helping hench people that can
Right.
just carry me.
Well, it looks like they just started. We'll see
Oh
how long
snap!
until they die.
Let me hurry up.
Oh no, you're good. It like we can't get
Okay.
in right now. Well,
Actually, I feel like I'll be the one carrying everybody because I'm so good at this game.
absolutely.
So true.
So while we kind of wait for this world to either, I'm guessing they're gonna die, that they're not gonna get the kill. Um, yeah, they're already at like 20%.
Wait, did you already join?
No, I'm in like the instance. So you go into the public thing, and then there's like the waiting room inside the actual arena, but I'm not playing. I'm just watching.
Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool.
Um,
I recomped
oh yeah, you got the your music
the music
maestro.
track. Yeah,
Perfect. Are you in here?
I'm about to be.
Okay. So I guess for lore wise, Gorvik, the dragon from Vindicta and Gorvik, is kind of the leader of this front. I think Gorvik's a she, right? He? I think he's a he.
Yeah.
He's a he.
Okay, yeah. Vindicta is the girl for sure. Hi,
Okay.
Vindicta. If you're watching this.
Hi. Um, he's the one that's kind of announcing throughout the fight what needs to be done, and is like calling out when different parts are completed. Where are you, bestie? um, go into like click on public encounter.
Oh, no, I did, but and I'm like here, but I'm like close to the boss, but like I don't see you. I don't see a green dot.
Um, are you in the fight?
No, it hasn't started.
Okay,
Oh, should I leave?
what do you see on your like screen?
I see the environment of the boss, the habitat.
You don't see like a health bar at top or anything?
No.
Okay.
Do I leave?
Yeah, I'll leave too. Are we on the same world? Okay, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I don't see you. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I see you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to public encounter.
Oh, I now I see a health bar. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you now.
Okay, nice. So yeah, so you can see they're at like 70% of that orange bar. Do you see that?
Oh, I see. Yes, yes, yes.
So once that's, oh, do they open the middle? So okay, you see they just opened up the middle.
Yes.
Okay, so that's when everyone needs to go to the middle and like attack that middle thing, because that's how you get the health down.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is cool how you can like see it. It's kind of like AOD where you have that balcony up top
Right.
that you can like investigate the fight. Okay, good stuff.
Yes. They didn't finish the fishing nodes. So once you get like a statue up like they did and they pray at it, you get a certain amount of time to attack the middle. So they aren't going to get this kill. They're like 1/5 of the HP and they're almost done of. But it'll be fun for you to experience the game. You can when they die, you can right click on Gorvek to transport you around the arena so you don't have to run. I'll probably start at mining, which is the never eat southeast.
Girl. I'll
Directions
be
are hard.
southwest because I'm doing woodcutting.
Okay. And so what I do when I am with my team, I guess, is I only bring the outfit, the skilling outfit for the part that I'm like maining on, and then get my stuff and then rotate around. We'll see how bad this group is. I'm guessing pretty bad.
I'm gonna be part of the bad.
Do you have super restores on you?
I only have 4, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all I have in my inventory. That's probably not a good thing.
That's fine. And yeah, they lost. Okay, cool.
Do we quickly transport? Oh.
Yeah, you see this little cutscene.
Oh, that's so cool.
I really like the environment, the aesthetic of this place.
Same. Do we hurry up and transport?
Yeah. So, when the game starts, one of the nodes will be like glowing, like you see it, the particles on it here.
Yes.
Yeah, go for that one so you can get the fastest.
It says it's dormant.
Yep, so the encounter hasn't started yet.
Oh, whoops, that's a neck. Oh, my bad.
So, okay, you see how there's like this little path to our north between us and like the next area? Oh, there, it's about to start. Okay. So, mining here, I'm gonna get a full inventory and then I'm gonna go 2 spots counterclockwise and bring it to that statue. So avoid that stuff. Yeah, whenever you see stuff like get thrown at you, dip out. And there's like different little things that you'll find, like try to get you. Oh, did you bring any protean logs?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, it's fine. Sometimes sticky fungus will try to get to you and it'll hold you there until you burn it.
Do I contribute the fungus after I mine some?
Okay, so you want to follow me? Don't put it. Okay, yeah. We're going to go straight like where I am, and you're gonna you can BD and then whatever. So since you got hit, put your like drink a super.
See, okay.
Kind of just keep an eye on your stats. And this instance is effed. Okay, I'll remove you. You just got stickied.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so normally you'd see blooms over these mushrooms, and that would be the safe path to go, but this instance is messed up, so we can't. So we're just gonna have to like take the hits, and some of our fungus is gonna turn rotten. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier, is rotten. And then we're gonna add it to the statue. Whoa.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, so we finished like the calcified fungus on that statue.
Oh, cool.
Not with people griefing. What'd you think this was gonna be in a public instance?
Oh, this is 60. We're at 66%. I think this kill. Oh shit.
Move, Randy. Randy's like, let me sit right in this gas for. Does anyone have? I don't even know what the F is going on. These people have no idea what they're doing. Ooh, we're going middle. Oh, so every like so often these energy fungus come up and the team just kind of needs to let it go.
I can't wait to know what I'm doing. I think we should come back like next week and like successfully.
Oh, for sure.
Well, you already have done it successfully, but I need a redemption arc.
I need a redemption arc. Oh, it looks like someone died. Nice.
Same.
So I guess I'm just gonna go north and bring in my other because I got a couple fungal spores and I'm bringing it to the fungal statue. And this one still needs algae. I'm guessing
the northwest one. Oh shit.
Oop, yeah, you don't want to. You're gonna die.
Yeah, same. I need that. I had no idea. I can't go back in, right? No.
Did you die?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're all gonna die soon anyway. We're at
Yeah, it's
91%.
at
And
91%.
we haven't
I
even.
think the other team before us did better. They got it to like in the 300s.
Yeah, this is bad. Um. So yeah, this has been the encounter. Sorry for.
Sorry for failed kills.
I think with a good team, this is actually like something that's pretty fun.
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely see that.
Ooh,
And with a non-bugged instance.
true. All right, so that has been the Croesus front. Definitely a different change of pace for the Elder God Wars, but I'm someone who appreciates it. I know maybe some of the elites are gonna hate this, maybe rightfully
No, I feel
so.
like but there are gonna be PVMers that like appreciate it, and I'm like, this is cool, like regardless of how you play the game, but like skiller representation matters, and they
Feel
pulled
seen.
through.
All right. Well, thank you guys for sticking with us. This has
Thank you
been
all.
part 3 of our Elder God Wars series, and we will see you on the next one.
Yes, and remember to join our Discord, so
Yes.
it'll be popping.
I'll post the link as always in the description of the video.
Yes.
And yeah.
Thank you all, and keep the faith.